Hello guys, you're welcome back to Javins TV. Thank you very much for staying tuned here. Right now, there is tension in Adamawa State as magistrate secretly releases ex-president's son detained for manslaughter. Tension has gripped Adamawa State after a magistrate ordered the release from prison custody Mr. Aminu Yar'Adua, son of the late president of Nigeria, Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, who is standing trial for manslaughter. Mr. Yar'Adua was on trial for causing the death of 4 persons in a hit-and-run accident. Many residents are saying that the corruption in Nigerian judiciary system may have prompted the magistrate to grant bail to the prime suspect in an unbailable case of the manslaughter of 4 persons. Mr. Aminu, whose case comes up on August 29, 2021, was released from prison in mysterious circumstances ahead of his trial. Sources say Aminu only spent 3 days in prison custody despite causing the death of 4 persons and leaving 2 others possibly crippled for life. The families of the manslaughter victims have alleged that Aminu did not even pay the medical bills of those who were injured or those who later died at the Federal Medical Center, FMC, Yola. The families further alleged that only a sum of 100,000 naira was donated to the families of those killed and those injured by Adamu Atiku Abubakar, son of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, who is a family friend of the Yar'Aduas. The magistrate court in Yola South local government, presided over by Jumai Ibrahim, had on Thursday remanded Aminu, 36, in prison for allegedly causing the death of 4 persons in an auto crash in Yola, the capital state. Aminu, a student of American University of Nigeria, Yola, was charged to court for allegedly causing the death of the 4 persons by dangerous driving on 23 June 2021. According to Police First Information Report (FIR), which was tendered in court by the prosecutor, Inspector Zaka Musa, the accused had, while driving along Yola bypass on 23 June, hit 6 persons as a result of overspeeding. The court heard that 4 of the accident victims were killed and the other 2 were injured, with the victims all hailing from Sabon Begi, Yola South local government area. Those who died in the accident were identified as Aisha Umaru, 30, Aisha Mamadu, 32, Suleiman Abubakar, 2, and Jumai Abubakar, 30, while Rejoice Anu, 28, and Hajara Aliyu, 27, sustained injuries, the FIR states. The prosecuting officer told the court that the relatives of the late Aisha Umar, Suleiman Abubakar, and Jumai Abubakar had demanded the sum of 15 million naira from the defendant as compensation. But when the FIR was read to the defendant as prayed by the prosecutor, he denied committing the offense, describing the allegation as untrue. At that point, the prosecutor pleaded with the court to adjourn the matter to enable him to duplicate the case file and forward it to the Department of Public Prosecutions (DPP) for legal advice. The magistrate Jumai Ibrahim granted the prosecution's request and adjourned the matter to August 19, 2021 for further mention, and ordered that the ex-president's son be remanded in prison custody until the trial date. Daily Independent had gathered that from prison and court sources that Yar'Adua was released after a touted settlement between his family and the families of the 4 people killed in the accident. A close relative of one of the deceased women, Aisha Omar, who spoke to Daily Independent in confidence, said they were headed to the magistrate court where they were asked to leave the matter to God. We were taken to the premises of the court where we were asked to leave the matter to God, and since then we obliged and left the matter, the family source said amid sobs. On whether the family got any form of compensation since they had purportedly sought an out-of-court settlement, the source said, "We were not given a penny. If there is any arrangement, we were not aware of it as a family." My dear people, this is another thing. Efforts to contact the husband of Aisha Umaru, Malam Muazu, proved abortive as his phone number was not connecting for 2 days. But a source close to Aminu Yaradua insisted that a princely 15 million naira exchanged hands between the Yaradua family and the families of the deceased people. I can confidently tell you that there was a settlement between the Yaradua family and the families of the victims. We were even shocked that the relatives of the Christian victim said they had left the matter while the families of the Muslim victims said they must be compensated. Yaradua has been released since after the out-of-court settlement, and he has already left for Katsina to spend his break. Also speaking, a senior staff of the magistrate court said he was aware of the out-of-court settlement but said, "I don't know the terms of the settlement. I'm aware of the fact that there was an out-of-court settlement between the parties, but I'm not in the picture of the terms of the settlement," he said. My dear people, did you hear exactly what I heard? This is hilarious. Oh my God. Well, I don't have much to say. This is the height of injustice in the country where we are. This is the reason why there is tension in Adamawa right now, because people could not believe this. Right now, I would like you to drop your comment in the comment section. Like, share, then subscribe. Thank you very much. I will be right back.